Is it possible to feed a family of 4 with $20 for an entire week? Hey you guys, it's Joanna Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing another budget meal challenge. We are at, I don't even know if I can show y'all, but y'all know where I'm at. I'm at Walmart, okay? We are at Walmart. And I'm about to go inside and see if I can feed my kids, me and my 3 kids, with $20 for 7 days. 1 whole week. Do you think I can do it? I'm talking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For a week. With $20. This is crazy. If you like to see me doing budget challenges like this, please go to my playlist titled Shopping with Joe. That is where you will find all of my shopping videos. You can binge watch them whenever you want to, however long you want to. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's go see what we can get for $20. All right, you guys, let's head into Walmart. This is my very first time doing a 1 week long challenge. I am nervous, especially because I only have a $20 budget. So my strategy is to try to get things that are filling so that we're not hungry, and also try to get things that I could try to make it stretch for a very long time, if possible. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. I'm thinking I probably can't get any vegetables or fruit, which is a bummer. So I started off with the ground turkey. I know that Walmart, the cheapest meat that you could purchase there is ground turkey. So I got 2 things of the festive ground turkey, which are $1.98 a piece, I believe. And I got 2 of those because you could do a lot with ground turkey. I'm actually planning on trying to make 4 different things with this ground turkey, but we'll see. We will see. I looked at some other meat. Now, usually I try to get to the grocery store early in the morning so I could find some markdown meat. I was not able to do that on this day, but I do know that the chicken drumsticks are also a very inexpensive meat. Today it is $5.46, and you get 5 pounds of chicken drums for $5.46. So that's the option 2. But we're not going to do the drumsticks today. No, we are going to go with the ground turkey because I think that is not only cheaper, but we could do more things with it. Didn't see any ham. I checked out the clearance section. So this is everything that they had in the clearance section. I have no idea what that is. Okie dokie. Oh, I did find these bow tie pasta. We could use these. It is 80 cents for bow tie pasta. We're going to put that in a cart. Probably make some pasta with that. They also have, what is this? Oh, this is cereal. They got cereal on sale. So they got the Wicked cereal on sale. And then they also have this red velvet cake, which is $1.50, which I think that might be up our alley. If you got milk at home, you could definitely get this cereal, but I don't know if I have milk at home, so we would have to buy milk. Let's put it in the cart and then figure out later. But I like to do these little shopping hauls or shopping trips with y'all because y'all comment down below and give me some great ideas. So I would love to hear in the comments what you would have purchased if you were shopping with $20 to feed your family. If it would have been the cereal, comment down below and be like, yeah, I would have got that cereal. But anyways, what is this? I can't even say it. Gefilet fish. Anyway, so we're in pancake aisle. The complete pancake and waffle mix is $1.79. And they also have the buttermilk. Oh no, that says they have buttermilk and they have extra fluffy original. And then they have blueberry, but the blueberry is $2.20. So pancakes is an option. I do have some sugar-free syrup already at home. Let me price the syrup. They got this butter flavor syrup for $2.36. Looking a little pricey on the syrup. But again, I got syrup at home. If you got syrup at home, you could definitely afford to get some pancake mix and have pancakes. Then I looked at the oatmeal, the instant oatmeal. It is $1.87. And it looks like these boxes have about 10 packs of oatmeal in each one. So oatmeal could be an option. I don't know. They got different flavors too. Fruit and cream, strawberries. I don't know. That apples and cinnamon. I don't know if I'm going to do oatmeal. I don't know. That packet only had 8. Interesting. Okay, we're not going to do oatmeal today. I did look at the hot dogs. Now, this is what upset me. When I was looking online at the prices, it said that hot dogs was 98 cents. The Bar S hot dogs down here. But when I went into the store, it said $1. So I guess it just went up 2 cents by the time I got to the store. But anyways, should I get 1 pack or 2? It's 8 in there. We're going to get 2. I'm going to get 2 packs of hot dogs. And they are $1 a piece. So far, I don't know where we're at. We're probably at like $7 or something. I don't know. 2 packs of hot dogs. Nice. I looked at the cheese. Cheese was kind of inexpensive too. I seen the slices are $1.67. And they got different ones. So you could get whatever sliced cheese you want. I think I don't know. Should I get some cheese? No, we're not going to get no cheese. But $1.67, we could. I mean, I don't know. We could. $1.67 for cheese. What would we do with cheese? I don't know. And then they also had the shredded cheese. Shredded cheese, I think it was $1.97. But anyways, they got another clearance rack here. This is all the stuff that they had on this clearance rack. What is this? I have no idea what that is. $2 for some Pop-Tarts. Look like they just got a whole bunch of crazy stuff. These are, what is this? This is quinoa, barley, pearl barley. I've never had pearl barley. Comment down below if you know what that is. I have no idea, but it is on sale for $1. Okay, nothing else seems like something we should be purchasing. So, yeah. This big bag of cereal is $6. And the cookie bites looks like it is $4.50. Okay, we're going to put that back though. We can't do nothing with that. Now, the cheapest place that I've seen eggs was Aldi. So let's see if Walmart got some low price eggs also. Because we could do a lot with eggs. So let's see. For a carton of eggs, it is $1.97. So I am going to get a carton of eggs. I'm trying to think, should I get 1 or 2? $1.97. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this. We're going to get 1 thing of eggs. I also took a look over by the biscuits because I know that sometimes little cans of biscuits can be like $1 or, 50 cents or something like that. Here is a 10-pack of biscuits for 97 cents. Which you could do something with a little biscuit now. For breakfast, for dinner, for lunch, whatever. Biscuit is good any time of the day. 97 cents for that. Okay, no, I'm not going to get no biscuits. We got to check the price of the milk. So milk, a half a gallon is $1.77. But would that even last a week? That's what I'm thinking. For 4 people, a half a gallon of milk, is that going to last a week with cereal? Comment down below if you think a half a gallon of milk will be enough for 4 people to eat cereal for a week. I don't know. I'm just in the store brainstorming. Y'all coming along with me in real time, okay? Here's the ramen. Ramen is 47 cents each. Now, I could have swore a few months ago in my $1 video, if you haven't gone watch that video where I make a meal for $1, but I could have swore that the ramen was 30 cents a pack, and I was saying 47 cents. But maybe I was at a different Walmart. I don't know. But these prices going up. Here I am looking at the pasta sauces. So they do have this can of Hunt's for $1.58. Looked like that was the cheapest that they had. But I kept looking. The Great Value brand was $1.78. 20 cents or more. They got a lot of different options of pasta sauce. I'm going to go ahead and put this one in a cart, though, because this might be the winner, even though I think it's a little expensive. Here I am looking at mac and cheese. They have 58 cents a box. You got 3 options, shells, spirals, and elbow. I think I'm going to get 2, but let's get 1 elbow and 1 spiral. Switch it up a little bit. Why not? 58 cents for the Great Value boxes of mac and cheese. Okay, let's do 2 boxes of that. I also ran into the aisle with the canned tomatoes. Found this can of tomato sauce for 96 cents. And I think we're going to go with this one instead. Or did I see a different one? Let me see if... Did I see? No. We're going to go with this can because this is tomato sauce. I'm pretty sure it's not seasoned, but I have seasoning at home. And I'm just going to season it up and make it taste good. And we're going to put this Hunt's can... we gonna put that back because that was too much. Or what is this? This is a chili starter for 88 cents. Ooh, okay. A little chili starter for 88 cents. I think we could do something with that, especially because we got some ground turkey in the cart. Maybe we can make a ground turkey chili. Okay, 88 cents. What is this? A little tiny can of tomato sauce is 76 cents. Maybe I should go with that. But will that be enough for 4 people? I don't think so. 76 cents. Yeah, we just gonna get the chili starter. Here we are looking at the beans. Black beans is $1.50 for 1 pound. I love black beans. They are my favorite. But it's $1.50. And then when you look at the bottom, they got some pinto beans. It's the only thing of pinto beans they got. And it's $1. Pinto beans, 1 pound for $1. 1 pound of pinto beans for $1. I don't care for pinto beans. They got the 2 pound bag for $1.98. Okay, let's look at some rice. I don't know if I want to get the pinto beans, though. I don't like pinto beans. I'd rather have a black bean than a pinto. Comment down below. What type of bean is your favorite? What's your favorite bean? Okay, pinto, black. Look at this rice. This rice is, I think it was 98 cents, 92 cents for the white rice, and brown rice is 88 cents. I'm not a fan of brown rice, so I'm going with the white rice. But I think I'm going to get 2 because I got an idea to use that I can't even pick it up and record and stand up and squat and eat and chew bubble gum at the same time. Look at me. I'm dropping it. Oh, my God. I'm all in the way. Everybody trying to shop. Okay, so we got 2 things of rice and some pinto beans. I'm looking at the potatoes, 88 cents a pound for the potatoes. I do want to get some potatoes because I know that they are filling and they can go a long way. I'm going to get 2 potatoes. I will tell you, when I looked online, they said potatoes was 75 cents, and I get into the store and it says 88 cents. So, whatever. I have no idea what that is. But yeah, maybe we could get some broccoli too, since I'm over here by the produce. Last time I got some broccoli, it wasn't that much. So let's see if I could get just like a little bunch. It is $1.97 a pound for the broccoli. So if I get a little tiny bunch, I could probably get it down to like 50 cents, maybe. I don't know. Here go a tinier. We'll go with this one. Look how cute this one is. Okay, so this will be our little bunch of broccoli. Fun stuff. Now, in one of my other videos, when I purchased cabbage, you guys were like, take the leaves off the cabbage and leave them there. You don't have to buy them. And then y'all went crazy in the comments, hooting and hollering about you shouldn't do that. Look at this thing in Walmart that's full of cabbage leaves where other people just took the cabbage leaves off and left them. Shaking my head. Comment down below if y'all remember what video that was. I don't remember what video it was. But it was a video where I cooked cabbage. So this is everything that we purchased. It came out to $20.44. $20.44, which isn't bad. But let's get home and see if we can make this last for a 1 whole week. Let's cook it. All right, so we just got home from Walmart. This is everything we got for $20.44. Got our pancake mix here, some bow tie pasta, 2 things of rice, 1 pound of black beans. We got 2 pounds of ground turkey. Got our hot dogs, chili starter, tomato sauce, mac and cheese, potatoes, a little bit of broccoli, eggs, and ramen noodles. So let's see what we can do. All right, so I poured 1 whole bag of this long grain rice into a pot of some water. And I am going to boil this until this rice gets so mushy. And then we're going to adjust the water and add other things if we need to. So, other things like milk, butter, if you have those things. If you don't, then don't add it. But I think I do have some milk. I do have some butter. I do have some sugar and some cinnamon. So that's what's going to go into our rice porridge for breakfast. So I'm going to start cooking this. And this is going to make a lot of, this is gonna make a lot of porridge. So if I'm not mistaken, this could last 2 to 3 days for breakfast. So I'm just cooking it all at once. And then during the week, we will be reheating and eating the rice porridge. But the nice thing about the rice porridge is the longer that it sits, it'll be better the next day. So yeah. All right, so I'm adding some flour to this. I mean, not flour, sugar. I'm gonna give it a quick taste and see if I want to add some cinnamon, or we could just add cinnamon to each person's if they want cinnamon or not. That's gonna be our rice porridge. One cup of milk to this, so y'all know. And I'm gonna add some cinnamon. I added about a half a cup of sugar. That's enough cinnamon. Get out of mix. This is gonna last 2 to 3 days for breakfast. Just mashing it out. And we'll have rice porridge for breakfast for about 2 to 3 days. We'll see how long it lasts, but I'm pretty sure this big old pot of rice porridge gonna last about 2 to 3 days. Breakfast. I want a lot. You want a lot? This gonna be yours, Dan. Okay. Bam. Breakfast day 1. You can ice it. All right, so I have washed and what did I do to these beans? Oh, I soaked these beans overnight. No, I didn't. I soaked them for about 8 hours. I'm lying. And now they are gonna start boiling. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook them with some normal seasoning and then separate them, because I'm gonna use half probably tomorrow or another day. We ain't gotta eat beans 2 nights in a row. But I'm gonna cook this pot and then save some for another dinner. All right, so it is lunchtime. Got the beans cooking for the night, so, but for now, we're gonna start this mac and cheese. Water's boiling. So the pasta's going in. We're gonna cook this like the box. And I actually got some, I got 3 hot dogs in the air fryer. I am going to cook this macaroni and cheese and add the hot dogs to the mac and cheese. And we are gonna have mac and cheese and hot dogs for lunch. I forgot to show y'all that I rinsed this rice and started cooking it. This is the 2nd pack of rice. This rice I'm going to separate into 2 nights. I'm using 1/2 of the rice for the beans and rice, and I will use another half of the rice for another night. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but this is a lot of rice. So half of it is gonna go with the beans and rice, and I'll use the other half later. All right, so I got 3 hot dogs. I am chopping these up to go into my mac and cheese. Okay. Okay, this is lunch day 1. All right, so we already got some rice in the bowls. Now I'm adding some beans to it. Beans and rice. These beans are so flavorful. This is half of the beans. Porridge for breakfast. I want to make this stretch another day if I can, but they like this, so I don't know if we can. Oh yeah, we can stretch this porridge one more day. Which one you want, Julian?
The one with the most in it.
This one?
Yeah.
I'll put you a little bit more. Yeah. All right, we're gonna stretch this porridge one more again. 3 days. Eating off this porridge. You can turn that off. All right, today we have a lunch. It is ramen noodles. Pop these in there. I'm only cooking 2 packs. Actually today we're having a late lunch. So right after this is probably, I guess you can consider to be a snack. Because right after this we're gonna eat dinner. So the 2 packs of noodles. This is the cream chicken ramen. I'm struggling. Ooh, baby, gotta get you home with me tonight. Oops, sorry, did I splash you?
No.
What's wrong?
This can need hot sauce.
You need hot sauce?
Ooh, baby. Not too much juice.
You can get it on. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna ground this turkey. I'm gonna do it just like I'm doing the beans and cook all of it at once, because I'm actually, oh my goodness, Jesus, be offense around me today. I'm actually gonna separate these after they're cooked and use them for a couple different meals. So put that off so I can clean this. All right, so this is how I separated the ground turkey. Separated it into 4 portions. Hopefully I can make 4 different meals with it. Hopefully, we will see. All right, so this is half of the black beans. We are making black. God damn. This is half of the black beans. I'm adding in 1/4 of our ground turkey. And I am also adding in our can of crushed tomatoes, chili starter going in. And then I'm just going to season it to my liking. But that's going to be our chili. Black bean chili. Black bean and turkey chili. It smells amazing. All right, so this is chili for dinner. We still got a little left over. I think I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this chili for either the hot dogs or the mac and cheese. I don't know yet. But here is chili. You can turn it off. This is the last little bit of the porridge. So, you want some? Yeah, that's it. Good morning. Good morning. That's the last little hoorah. That 1 pack of rice with the porridge. 3 days. All right, you can ice that. All right, so water is boiling for our macaroni and spirals this time. Going in. I got some leftover chili, so I'm actually gonna make some chili mac, but I'm gonna throw some hot dogs in there too. So that is what's gonna be for lunch today. All right, so here is our spiral mac and cheese. Just added the, what's it called? Cheese powder to it. And I have some leftover chili that's gonna be added to it. And now we got chili mac. And this is going to be lunch. That looks good. I added some hot dogs, 3 hot dogs chopped up to our chili mac to make it a little more meaty and filling. Yeah. Oh, I'm ready to eat this. Chili mac. I might have put too much on each one, Gotta work on my portion now. See, these spirals did not look like a lot. Jesus. Glad this is lunch and not dinner. Here we go.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so tonight we are having bow tie pasta with sauce and turkey, ground turkey, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna cook this whole box. Going in the water. So we got this little can of tomato sauce, right? And I am almost 100% sure. Hold on. I'm 100% sure that this is not enough sauce to sauce all the noodles. So we're gonna pour it in a pan and make our sauce separately. And I'm gonna season this up with some Italian seasoning. Oh, that's not coming out fast enough. We're gonna pop this on. Okay, there we go. Crushed red pepper. Hope I don't make it too spicy. Onion powder. Garlic powder. And a little salt. And also we have some of our ground turkey going in. And this is going to be our meat sauce for our bow tie pasta. Nice. All right, so tonight we having bow tie pasta for dinner. And put some in each bowl. I'm excited for this. All right. Bam. Pasta and meat sauce. Dinner number, I don't know, I forgot. Okay, so here is the pancake mix. It says this makes 16 servings per container. 16 divided by 4 equals 4, right? I can't do math right now, but we're gonna figure it out. 1 cup, 4 pancakes, 1 cup. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I put 1.5 cup of mix and 1 cup of water. Let me see how thick that gets. Might be too thick. Here, I'm gonna add. Or no, yeah, let's add a little bit more water. Just a little bit. Here, I'm adding 1/4 of a cup more water. And I'm hoping this makes about 8 pancakes. I don't know. Yeah, I hope it makes 8 and then everybody should get 2. Alright, so here's our batter. We're going to use 1/4 of a cup for each pancake, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's about what we want. That's about the size I want. So I'm using 1/4 of a cup for each pancake. And hopefully I could get 8 out of this batter. Probably put too much oil in there, but whatever. Okay, let's wait. These pancakes shocked me, you guys. So, pancakes for breakfast today. We're gonna pour a little bit of this syrup on there that I already had. And there she goes. Bam. You cut that off. So, last 2 packs of ramen noodles are going in. And this is going to be lunch. 2 packs of ramen. And this won't take long to cook. These are last 2 packs of ramen. Alright, we got our packets going in. Perfect. Let's plate it on up. Alright, bam, you can stop. This is the little bit of broccoli that we got. 30 cents worth of broccoli. I'm going to saute it in this pan with some oil. I got some olive oil in this pan, and I have some sesame oil in there. And cook that up. That smells good. Alright, I'm going to do 4 eggs. I'm making ground turkey fried rice. Use 4 eggs. This is the ground turkey that I'm gonna put in there. See? Perfect. Thank you, boo. All right, broccoli is almost done. Now we're gonna go in with our eggs and give that a nice little cook. Scramble them up. Scramble them on up. All right, now our ground turkey is going in. I'm gonna season this lightly. The ground turkey is already pretty seasoned. I seasoned that already, but I want to season it to go with the fried rice dish. So, where is my ginger? I know I got some ground ginger. Alright, so I'm going in with a little ground ginger. Not gonna do too much of that, but enough to taste. Then we got a little salt. Not too much because I'm gonna use some soy sauce. Garlic, onion, black pepper, and some crushed red pepper. Nice. I'm gonna give this a little mix. Perfect. Here is some of our leftover rice going in. Breaking that down. Mix that up good. And then I'm going in with some of this low sodium soy sauce. And that's our fried rice. Let me give it a good stir. All right, let's get our ground turkey fried rice. This smells delicious. Ground turkey fried rice. Bam. You cut off. Pancakes for breakfast. Put a little syrup. Damn. Let's do it. All right. All right, so I didn't get me plating this up, but I will let y'all know what I did. So I took 3 hot dogs and I cut them in half, and then I cut them in half again. So that way it made about 12 pieces, and then 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, it made about 12 pieces. Then these are just 1 pancake each. And this is going to be our meal. All right, re-rinse these potatoes. I'm just gonna chop them into smaller pieces One, so that they could cook faster, and two, so we can distribute them out to everybody. So we're gonna just chop these into smaller pieces. I think that's pretty good. We're gonna do both of these potatoes. There's a lot of potatoes. Alright, you can cut it off. Alright, so this time I'm using 4 hot dogs. Okay. I'm going to put this with some potatoes and some eggs. Okie dokie. It's gonna be good. I know it is. Look at those hot dogs. Okay, bye. All right, so this is a pan. I got a little oil in there. I'm adding 1 potato that I chopped up. I'm also going to be making this with hot dogs and eggs. So first I'm going to cook the potatoes so that they can get done. Season them, add our hot dogs and 4 eggs. And that's going to be our meal. This is how the potatoes look now that I got them nice and seasoned. Ah, it's gonna be delicious. Okay, so I have added the hot dogs to the pan. Potatoes are almost done. Once the potatoes are done and I'm able to like stick a fork in them easily, then we'll add the eggs. And I added the hot dogs now because I want them to get brown like that, even though it don't take long for the hot dogs to get brown. But anyway, this is how we looking so far. I'm gonna take 4 eggs to go with our potatoes. I got a shell in there. Oh my goodness. Let me get that out. Thank you, cameraman. Got 4 eggs left. See what we can do with that. Okay, we cut it off. Alright, so we added our eggs to this. And I am giving it a mixy mix. And then we're going to plate her on up. Let's pick this up. Can't even scoop it out fast enough. Goodness gracious. Bam. There we go. You can stop it. Alright, so this might be the last day we can make pancakes. We done made pancakes for 4 days straight, so this might be the last day. See if we can get 1.5 cups. Yeah, this is definitely last day of pancakes. I know that this at least make about 8 pancakes. So that's what I'll shoot for. Making about 8 pancakes. Let me get some water. Keep recording. These pancakes done shocked the hell out of me. We done made so many pancakes. Watch out. And this thing was $2. And we done been eating pancakes for 4 days. That's crazy. Alright, we'll get more water. That's wild. Alright, you can cut it off. This is the last of the pancakes. Day 3, pancakes for breakfast. We almost out of syrup. That's enough. Get this one some more. Almost out of syrup. Day 3. Cut it out. All right, this is the last 4 eggs going in to our potato. Just think about making a soup with it, but I don't know. Got a shell in there and don't want to come out. Thank you, boo. You can cut it off. All right, so this is the last potato. This is the last of the hot dogs and the last of the eggs going in for our very last dinner. Day 6 is the last day. We are completely out of food. Wow. $20.44 got us to day 6 dinner. So there's that. It's delicious, but we out of food, y'all.
like gumbo.
Gumbo. All right. Thank you, baby. All right, you guys, there is no day 7. I failed the challenge. I was not able to feed a family of 4 with just $20. I tried. I really did. There's a couple things that I probably could have did differently to complete this challenge. Maybe I will try this challenge again at another store. This stressed me out, but it was fun to make this. I really did have a lot of fun creating this video. Please comment. Let me know how you think I did. Maybe what you would have done differently. And if you think this is a possible challenge to complete, maybe I'll try it again. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If you like to see me doing the budget shopping videos, please go to my playlist that is titled Shopping with Joe. That is where you will find all of my shopping videos, including this one, the $5 challenge videos, the $5 versus $50, you know, all of my challenge videos. You can binge watch them whenever you want to. Bye.